Hey lovies, Empowerment Queen here. So when in preparation for this shoot, I was like, what do I name this session? And I couldn't really come to like one specific name. So I'm gonna just explain it, and maybe later on in the comments you guys can tell me what do you feel would be appropriate name for this topic, and what the topic made you think of and how it made you feel, and we can discuss about it later on. So I just wanted to talk about Christmas and the feeling of the season, and how sometimes with technology and other influences we get caught up in being very cold and distant when it comes to the season. And despite being a very small island, a lot of traditions has either stopped or just verwater, this is just diminished in some certain way. For example, I always mention that I have a very tight-knit family, but we're again like maximum 10 people. So if you're a family of 100 people, I really don't know how it would be possible to do all of that, but anything you want, you will make sure it gets done. So coming back to my family, we have a tradition that Christmas we spend together, and it's the whole day. So we have maybe a Christmas breakfast. That is something annually. That is at my godfather's house, and then afternoon we spend it with my aunts and the little cousins, and we have fun. And it's the whole day until night, and then everyone goes their separate ways. And for me, I hold it very dear because that's our tradition. And the moment we can't spend it together, it's like something is missing, like it's an emptiness. But when I speak to my friends or even people older than I am, some of the time they just spend it alone home. And I'm like, even if you're not a family person, because again, not everyone has the luxury of being tight with their family, but you do have friends, you do have children, so maybe you can create a new tradition within your circle, your tribe. I think the season is something that it's very, very special, it's very, very magical, and we should start creating our own traditions. Yes, you get comments saying, yeah, but people just forward me a broadcast, or people just send me something via WhatsApp. But if you're not contented with that, how about you taking the phone and sending a voice note? Or how about you taking the phone and calling someone and say, Merry Christmas or season greetings? A lot of time, again, we point fingers. I'm not here to judge anyone, so don't take me wrong. But how about starting your own tradition? How about putting yourself in the driver's seat and say, what, this year I'm gonna send everyone a Christmas card. When is the last time you received a Christmas card? Is that even something that happens? Yes, I do. I get Christmas cards from family abroad, so maybe we can do it here. Okay, seeing that the post office is a chaos that time, maybe you post it earlier on, but it's the thought. It's always about the thought and the intention behind everything that makes it special. So the moment you forward something, yeah, for me it's like, okay, you got it, and okay, let's forward to somebody and make them feel okay. But the intention, at the end of the day, you had a good intention. So my point is, start creating your own tradition. I think it's like a few weeks before Christmas, so let's just sit and think on how would I start my new Christmas tradition. What do I miss seeing, and what can I do about it? So the whole visiting, people say, no one comes along anymore, but maybe you should start visiting somebody, and you be that example. You make that first step. And believe in me, by the second year, they'll be expecting you to come, and by the third year, it's a full-blown thing. And you see, you created something within your friends. So of course, the times has changed, and we are modern, and we have so much other influences. But if something is so dear to you, you can maintain the tradition. Look at Carnival, it's still there, like, it's not going anywhere. So if something is dear to you, you can make it happen. You can make it special. So again, think on what the season means to you, and if it doesn't mean nothing to you, okay, that is your opinion, and I respect that. But if it's really something special to you, embrace it and create your own tradition. Create it. Whether you have a group of friends, you say, you know what, we're gonna have a girl time Noche Buena because you know the 25th I'm gonna spend it with family. Or you're gonna say, you know what, since I don't have much family, I'm gonna invite all my girlfriends and their children and we create a Christmas tradition. There's so many options out there. Where there's a will, there's always a way. So again, my question to you is, what does the season mean to you? How does it make you feel? What's the feeling when you hear December, when you hear Christmas, when you think on the season? What comes to mind, and what tradition would you like to bring back? Think about it, and say something. Tell me in the comments what for you is important and what would you like to bring back. And maybe by talking about it, you manifest it and it happens. You have enough days to create something and make it magical. Another thing I wanted to say real quick, focus on the reason of the season and let's not make it a material thing. A gift does not have to have a lot of zeros behind it for it to be appreciated. Like really think about it. A lot of times we get caught up in buying and shopping and there's so much deals and blah blah blah. But again, it's about the intention and it's about the feeling. It's all about the thought. I'm not saying that I won't appreciate an expensive gift, but if something you handmade it for me, that is way more special because you dedicated way more time in it, and that makes me feel even more special. Again, that is my personal opinion, but let's not get caught up in the hustle and bustle of Christmas and getting nasty towards each other because someone took a gift from you from off the rack and you really wanted it. The person would not love you less because you didn't get something off their wish list. It's all about you being there for them during the season. So really think about it. Again, the 3 points that I pointed out, reflect on it and enjoy the season, and really enjoy the season because next year is not promised to any one of us. So with that being said, lovies, chin up, adjust your crown, and keep slaying.